It's almost been a month now since our last episode for iCraft, and as planned, well, we are reshooting our episodes by the end of August, which is going to be in a couple of days from now when I'm recording this particular clip. And well, we have done quite a lot of off-cam builds in the server, and I should say that I'm very excited to show you that, guys, in this episode. But anyhow, so welcome back to the hardcore world. And of course, well, it's me, Mikey Perion. So yeah, so welcome back to the iCraft. As you can see, well, that's already craft. Well, of course, I made that, right? Well, basically, if you can recognize, guys, this is actually our spawn, which is, well, in the first place, I wanted to show you this, guys, but this has been already more than a month now. Well, we actually did some renovations here because, well, we did a collaboration with the Hidden Secrets SMP, which is another SMP group. We did a tour with them. Apparently, well, I did a recording, but that recording was too big and I wasn't able to like import it in the, in the video editor. So, well, I'm basically having problems to make that out for an episode. But anyhow, so, well, just to show you guys around, so we did a few stuff around here, as you can probably can see here. Well, this is something new. Well, I'm not sure on how often did I actually show the spawn in our episodes, but hopefully you guys can remember what does this look like before we actually made these changes around here in this area, right? But anyhow, so basically I should say this is some sort of like our flex area or flex platform, because as you may probably can see that we are using quite a lot of expensive materials here, particularly these diamonds. Well, basically majority of these are my diamonds, so well, I just donated them, these diamonds, in this build, and as well as some of those gold, some of those minerals. So basically we tried to like contribute our resources just to make this build, and especially that those crying obsidian, well, Luke did actually made some grinding with the piglets. Well, he actually bartered a lot of golds and, well, basically collected many of these crying obsidian. And Sharp Rose actually made a home right over here. So she actually built this small house here with some farms and stuff. So basically we moved our farming stuff from that area to this area right over here, which actually Sharp Rose made it look nicer, right? That building right over there, I hope you guys still can remember that somehow looks like it's basically the exact replica of our starter house in the hardcore world. Well, this is the old version, and we have someone is actually living our house right over here. Well, basically on the last episode, we already have changed our roof into dark prismarine. Of course, well, we're not anymore using these warp fungus wood planks. So basically, of course, well, this is a different world, so I'm not sure if I'm also going to change this, but I think we're not gonna change that anymore. And yeah, so I cannot actually hopefully this will be safe though. Yeah, we need to kill this guy so at least we can sleep, right? But anyhow, so at least, well, of course, for this episode, well, first thing that I wanted to show you guys is, of course, the road project. We already have finished our road project. It's actually from the business district going to the Bamboo Bay. Well, this is not actually the way out. So basically, the road project is actually from Bamboo Bay going to the business district. And I think when we did the road tripping episode, I think we didn't actually show the road from the Oasis City going to Bamboo Bay. So I think we're also gonna try to cover that. And well, I think, yeah, let's start our journey from here. And now, of course, just to show you guys what we have done in our road project. Of course, first, probably it's the best if we're going to start here from the spawn, going to the business district. And of course, instead of like using the same route as what we have done on the last road tripping episode, we are going to pass by the zoo and as well as the Bamboo Bay, going to that western part of the town center, and of course, ending up in the business district. But anyhow, so, well, without further ado, well, let's go to the business district. hopefully you guys enjoyed the tour. So, well, now we're here in our business district, and basically I should probably not leave our horse though. So basically, yeah, so we're back here in the town center. So if you guys well have forgotten, so basically that area right over there is the minigame district. So basically that's actually the last major project that we have done in the server before the stage 2 road project. And well, a couple of things that some iCrafters already have added here in the server. We got a couple of new shops here. We got here the TNT shop of Casper, and also the, well, that's not actually a furnace shop, but this is actually a kelp block shop. Well, Astro made this kelp block farm, or sorry, kelp block shop, should I say. Got here some shops from Jen. I'm not really sure what are these though. Let's check it out. Jen's to be I don't know, to be discussed, to be well, this one was actually made by Astro, which was wished. Well, basically in the Bamboo Bay, Astro made a wishing well. You can actually send him a request or a wish, and he will grant your wish. So basically, Virus X wished for a veggie shop, which is well, basically Astro fulfilled his request or his wish. And this one is Tridep's potion shop, which is actually, this is a fully automated brewing mechanism or contraption that he have done. You know, Tridep, he really loves making his own contraptions, right? So just to give you guys a recap on where we have gone earlier. So basically, this is our map room here in the town center, just beneath the town center. So basically, well, we have started on this section right over here, which is actually our spawn, and we have passed by this highway, this 4-lane highway right over here, going to this massive, this big roundabout on this section, which is going to be the Oasis City in the future. Well, we don't have really plans yet on what we're gonna do here, but basically, of course, we just reserved this area for the Oasis City since the beginning of the season, and then we have passed by this road right over here in front of the zoo, which is well, the project of Headship and also Jen. Well, they have been working on this project currently, and also going to this area right over here, we have an intersection, and then going to the Bamboo Bay, and adjacent to the Bamboo Bay, we also have passed by Lucas Dock. So basically, he's working. Well, I think the shipyard is already done, but I think he's still gonna work more on this area right over here, which is, I think he'll gonna call it like the Dock City or Harbor City, something like that. And of course, we have passed by the Bamboo Bay, and basically, of course, we are still going to work here in the future, probably after our next main project that we're gonna talk about later. And of course, this is where we have started the stage 2 of our road project, going to this direction right over here. We have passed by a short tunnel on this area right over here in front of the Beluga. And then on this section right over here, this is going to be, well, one of our prospective project. Well, we're still not sure if we're gonna work on this one in the future, but you know, I mean, just in case we needed more projects, probably we'll also gonna work on this area. Well, we're gonna call it for the meantime Santiago City, which is probably gonna be similar to somehow a San Francisco City inspired, you know, city or project, something like that. So yeah, we have passed by this section right over here. We also had this junction on this area, which is actually linking, going to, well, Virus X base on this area, and then this section is actually the Halloween Town. So basically, I also have made a tunnel connecting to this bridge right over here. So there's actually a tunnel beneath these mountains. And then on the other side, well, this is the road leading to the business district. Of course, we have passed by this area, the Walton University, the Phoenix statue, and of course, the business district, where we are going to focus on working on for the next couple of episodes, should I say, well, I mentioned that we are going to have it in a one time lapse, but I think it's gonna be more fun if we're going to have it on different episodes. And basically, well, this area, I also have worked on this area, but I forgot to update the map though. But we're just gonna get to that in a bit. So now let's get there. Probably it's the best if I'm also going to sleep, and I forgot that Malcolm is actually right over there though. Well, like I said during the last episode, that we are going to, well, record this, well, basically what we're planning to have here are skyscrapers, right? And of course, we are going to have multiple skyscrapers, and the original plan was to have that in a single time-lapse episode, but instead of doing that, because I think that's very impractical, so what we're gonna do is, well, we are going to have this episode by episode. So probably for each building that we got here, for example, we got here the Icon Plaza, and on the other side right over there is actually the Redstone, the iCraft Redstone Institute. So basically, well, probably we're gonna do that at least 1 to 2 episodes probably. So at least, well, we cannot lose some, you know, fun details while we're actually building this, right? And especially, well, probably I should say that, well, at least we can have most out of these projects instead of like having on a single episode. Probably it's the best if we're gonna have this on multiple episodes, right? And of course, well, these are like 8 to 10 buildings, should I say? So yeah, I mean, this will probably take me months before I can actually finish this entire thing. But of course, well, I promise you guys that we are going to do this continuously, so at least you guys will not be confused. And also, I'm also planning to call this some sort of like the skyscraper series. So, meaning, well, I'm thinking that we could probably have this some sort of like a mini series within the iCraft series, right? So basically, it's some sort of like a sub series, should I say? But basically, you probably will just get the idea once we started that on the next episode. And for the next episode, well, we are going to start working on our first, well, I should say that this is not actually skyscraper, but it's going to be part of the skyscraper series, which is going to be the Hall of iCrafters, which I should say this will only have like 2 levels, something like that. But of course, well, probably already had mentioned during the last episode that well, we are going to have this similar to the Capitol building, which is, well, the federal architectural style, which is, yeah. So basically, this is going to be the first project, and probably you guys have observed that we have removed the hills on this section, because what I thought that, well, this area is too big for the Hall of iCrafters. So, well, that's why I have decided to place a road on this section, so we can have some sort of like a division between these 2 plots. So basically, this plot right over here is going to be for the Hall of iCrafters, and on the other side, well, I'm not sure yet on what projects that we are going to have here. So basically, I think this will actually fit like 2 buildings or 2 skyscrapers. And also, well, the reason why I decided to add more plots on this side, because, well, just to make it somehow, well, it's, I should say it's not gonna be symmetrical, but probably the right term is it should be balanced, right? I mean, well, at least we can have some sort of like balance once we have viewed this entire business district, just to view the, you know, the entire skyline, that, well, at least it will be balanced, something like that. Because since we're actually assuming that this Capitol building is going to be the center of the skyline, well, of course, we have decided that on the other side, we are going to have more skyscrapers. And also, I think just to make it balanced, we should also have more skyscrapers on the sides. But in the front, of course, we are going to have the Hall of iCrafters. Well, probably the height is just gonna be the same as the main structure of this Capitol building. Well, not including the dome, of course. Well, I don't know yet, but I already got the idea on how we are actually going to build this Hall of iCrafters. Of course, like I said, it's going to be a similar architectural style as that one. So, well, it's not totally 100% copycat, but of course, we are also going to have some other details and stuff. And of course, well, I'm already actually totally excited to work on this project. But I should say that well, I think I'm already running out of time with all of the things I already have shown on the new things around the server, and probably of course we'll just gonna have this on the next episode. And of course, like I said, on the next episode, that's already going to be the start of the skyscraper series. And just to reiterate to you guys the upload schedule, so basically I already have mentioned that on the hardcore series, on the last episode of our hardcore series. So basically we are going to have the hardcore series every Tuesday 6 p.m. EST time, and for Philippine time that's going to be 6 a.m. Of Wednesday. And for the iCraft series, of course, we are going to have this alternatingly every week. So on Saturday 6 a.m. on Saturday 6 p.m. EST time is going to be the iCraft series, and for Philippine time, that's going to be 6 a.m. of Sunday. So yeah, so basically that's going to be our upload schedule for our two projects or two programs in our channel as of the moment. But anyhow, so well, I know this has only been like an update episode, and hopefully you guys still enjoy this. And of course, I promise you guys we are already going to have the construction in full swing in all of our projects here in the iCraft server. But anyhow, so well, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a comment, please leave a like, and make sure to subscribe, of course, to me, to Mikey Perion. And well, I'll see you guys again next time.